Today we are talking about 3.3, solving systems of linear inequalities. To do this, you need to make sure you know how to graph a linear inequality. So you have to be able to graph a line. Okay, so graphing systems of inequalities, graph each system of inequalities. So you're going to have two inequalities on the same graph. Okay, so make sure y is solved for. We are good for both of these. So if we draw our graph, on this top one, we are starting at this plus 4. So up 1, 2, 3, 4, down 2, over 1. So down 2, right 1. 1, 2, right 1. Still seeing people go left. Okay, because of this, it is a solid line. Because of that right there. So this is line number 1 here. Okay, we need to figure out if we are going to shade above or below. So remember, this is where we plug in our 0, 0, our test point if we need to. Okay, so 0 is less than or equal to negative 2 times 0 plus 4. 0 is less than, this goes away, so 4. 0 less than 4, that is true. Remember, if it is true, it is on the side of where the point is. The point is right here, 0, 0, so it's true, so we shade below. So I'm going to grab my blue pen and shade below this line. Now, I'm going to do the same thing and graph the bottom equation, equation number 2. We're going to start at negative 3. 1, 2, 3. Our slope is 1 over 1 that we don't see, so up 1, right 1. It does not have an equal to, so this is a dashed line. So we're going to dash this here. And once again, we have to figure out where to shade. Because see, now there are 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0 is greater than 0 minus 3. 0 is greater than to negative 3. That is also true. So I'm going to grab another color here. So 0, 0 is here. That is above this line. Since it is true, we shade where it is, so we're going to shade above. Our answer here is any number in this region that has both the blue lines going this way and the red lines going this way. This is only just blue, and this is only just red, and this has nothing. So these 3 areas are not part of our answer or solution set. Let us do B. So y is greater than or equal to 3 over 2x plus 2. So we're going to draw our coordinate grid. So plus 2. The 3 over 2 means go up 3, right 2, up 3, right 2. Or if I wanted to go the other direction, I can go down 3 because that's opposite of up. Since we went opposite of up, we're also going to do opposite of right, which is left 2. This is another solid line because it's got the equal to part. That's line 1. Line 2 is x is less than 3. Remember, x is 3 here's the point, and all of these up and down is where x is 3. It's going to be a dotted line though, because there's no equal to. Okay, so for less than 3 is over here. All of these are less than 3. Now, we have to be greater than this first line. So all the numbers that are greater than should be up here, but let's test that out. 0 is greater than or equal to 3 over 2 times 0 plus 2. 0 is greater than or equal to 0 plus 2, which is 0 is greater than or equal to 2. This is false, so that means not where 0, 0 is. So 0, 0 is below this number 1 line. If it's false, we don't want to be there, so we want to be instead above that line. So our answer here, this one was kind of hard to see, so let me grab my marker. Our answer is anywhere in this area here. So all of this right up here. Now, let's try another one. X is minus 3y is less than 6. 2x plus y is greater than 1.5. So, you may either solve for y and then do it, or you may actually find your intercepts. So, x minus 3y is less than 6. I'm going to solve for y. So I need to minus my x. Negative 3y is less than negative x plus 6. Divide by negative 3. Remember what happens when we divide by a negative, that this flips. So negative and negative make a positive 1/3 x. Positive 6 divided by negative 3 is negative 2. So I'm going to make my graph. Down 2, then it says up 1, right 3. It's a dashed line because it does not have the equal to. It says we need to be greater than, so greater than is all of this that is above the line. Okay, so sometimes I use arrows instead, and that is fine. So now we have the second equation. 2x plus y is greater than 1.5, so we minus our 2x. Y is greater than negative 2x plus 1.5. So 1.5 over here, here's 1.5. It says go down 1, 2, right 1. Down 1, 2, right 1. It is also a dashed line because it doesn't have an equal to sign. And it says that we have to be greater than, so greater than is going to be above, so all of this here. If you want to test it out, 0 is greater than negative 2 times 0 plus 1.5. 0 is greater than 1.5, which is false. 0, 0 is below, so instead of being below, we should have been above. So now we want to look for where the red and the blue arrows are. So the red and the blue arrows are in this section up here. So that is our answer right there. Okay, I'll try one more with you and then you can do one on your own, or two on your own. So we have y is greater or less than or equal to 4. So if it's a y equals with no x, our line goes horizontally. So we're going to go to 4 and draw a straight line this way. And it needs to be a solid line because of the equal sign. It says we need to be less, so that is below. Then this one, I'm going to solve for y real quick. By subtracting our 2x, y is less than negative 2x plus 1. So I go to my plus 1, down 2, right 1. That's a dashed line. And it says we need to be less than that, so less than is below. So we have this area that is right here. I'm going to trace those lines. All this area down here is our answer. Try E and F for me.